welcome back to Dr. Walls and Friends. And right before break, we were talking about moral responsibility. And I had asked Louise and Francesca with a K to wait a few moments because the level that you two have, it moves really from an internal moral responsibility for you to be true to yourself, then to the next level, I would say family, friends, but now by being public figures, you've moved out even further with this whole idea of responsibility. So Louise, do you have any thoughts about that?
Being thrown right into all of the perceptions of people and everybody's just staring at you and have that idea of what you should be. Like I was telling Felicia earlier, the key to your remaining grounded, and that humility stems from being true to yourself. Because while everybody thinks that, oh, as a girl, you should be X, Y, Z, I can't do all of that. I don't know you. Yes, say true to yourself. Because if I was not true to who I was, then people would have been doing whatever they do.
It's the truth.
And a lot of times I find people just trying to write up my success and just trying to use me to do X, Y, and Z to be able to get by in a commercial or whatnot.
Right.
But that responsibility also comes when you're being able to draw the line. Knowing when people are genuine and knowing when they're trying to do it.
Yes.
And I think all of it has just been so overwhelming because I've also done this pattern was my 6th reading of pattern. And when I started facing like fiddling and upsetting around. And the last one I did, a couple people were like, why don't you just stop? Like, we're not winning. But for me, it's never been about me. It's about that growth that I experience every time. That transformation that I feel in my mind, that I become so much more responsible for myself, for my family. My little brother looks up to me. And he's totally into football. And this is what he wants to do, take football professionally. And I support that dream.
Okay.
And the reason why he sees it as something feasible because he sees me doing it.
Yes.
And my next step in family is to do Miss Universe, and I intend on bringing that.
All right now. All right. We go like this to shake a tambourine. We go like this. All right.
And it's all about just channeling positivity and believing in yourself.
Yes.
The day before this time in class with Saturday, I was hospitalized and a terrible allergic reaction.
Oh my goodness.
Something in some soup. And I was at the hospital and I'm thinking, no rational allergic reaction, nothing is going to stop me from this drug. I've come too far with hard.
Yes.
And I just told myself that, Louise, you can do this, you're going to do this.
So you did.
And to quote Valika, the power of one moment. Yes. The power of one decision. Yes.
And at that point I could have pulled out and said, oh my God, my skin is a mess, I can't do it.
But it's coming from inside. You want the pattern, not this. You want the pattern. All of it. That makes it even more.
That's huge. That's huge. That is. Good for you. And then the pageant was what? Was it Saturday?
It was Saturday.
The 19th? And graduation was the 20th?
Graduation was the Sunday before.
The Sunday before. Okay, the 13th.
It was the 13th.
Okay. October is a hot month for you.
And I graduated with honors.
Look at you! Determination. Yeah.
I know throughout my school life it was so rough. There were times I just cried when I did not understand the concept. Because for me, school was a very empowering. It was the longest, most challenging period in my life. And but at the same time, it was so empowering and so rewarding.
Yes.
All of that theoretical knowledge and all of the life skills that I did, being able to prioritize, putting my social life on the back burner because I knew that this is what I wanted and I was going for it. And there were times I just could not get a concept for the life of me, just back home in class. In my final semester of management science, I was down at an F because I was missing classes because I was doing my internship. So everything kept on crashing. And the professor suggested that I drop the course. And I told him, I'm not going to. And I finished the course with first class.
All right. All right. You pulled it together.
We pulled it together.
You prioritized. Yeah.
And he was, after he was like, Louise, I didn't think you would do it, but congratulations.
All right. All right. That's it. That's a great message. Thank you for sharing. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right. And now to our other person who has taken that step forward.
Yes.
And you two are 22?
I'm
And 21.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
the youngest.
Yeah. All right. This is it. Yes, you are the baby of the bunch.
Yes.
Yes.
I think my moral responsibility is something that I've learned recently more than ever. Is that I have to take care of the queen in me.
Yes.
I have done so much with my physical in the sense that I've been so present physically. But inside, my queen is so shy.
Okay.
My queen inside,
Yes.
she doesn't come out. And there's a difference, there was a big difference to me when I realized, when I look in the mirror, who I saw.
Okay.
As opposed to who people saw. And eventually people started seeing who I saw. Because you no longer have to put on this facade, right? It's something, it's kind of like a light in you, like I believe I'm a light. And the light just comes out.
right.
And I think it's my moral responsibility to show people who I am
Yes.
without having to say a word.
Yes.
I think people should be able to tell that I'm a confident person by the way I walk.
That's right.
And it's nothing you can practice. You cannot practice confidence, you cannot practice these things about yourself, but it's something that just comes out, and it comes with nurturing.
Yep.
It takes a lot of learning, and I'm still learning at 21. But I have always been the one to nurture that person, and I realize that sometimes I have to stop and just take care of her.
Yes.
And it comes with a lot of benefits. It really works. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you see that things just happen and you wonder, like what did I do to me? I didn't do anything different today, and something new is happening. It's because it's the energy you put out to the universe.
That's right.
And it comes back to you. And that's just it. You have to feel good about your queen inside.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Exactly. Queen inside.
And she comes out.
Yes.
You have a queen. You could name her. Her name is Chantel.
Okay. And how did we get Chantel?
She's there. She's
Okay.
there ever present. That's the
Alright.
thing. Sometimes I know we switch. You know, like Nicki Minaj,
Yes.
and she has all these different
Yes.
personalities.
Yes.
Sometimes you see somebody today and you see them another time and you're like, oh, that's not how she was last time.
Right. Right.
Sometimes we switch, but now I've found a way to bring Chantel out in everything that I do.
Alright.
So yeah, my queen is forever present.
So Queen Chantel, I love it. We're gonna take a pause on that one right there. We're gonna marinate on our queen is forever present. I think we should all say that together. Let's say it together. My queen is forever present. We'll be back in a moment. So we are back with Queen Kathleen and the fellow queens here. We are now at the Royal Round Table, I think we should call this. And so you were just talking about nurturing that queen within and really taking that time. And one thing that Felicia was saying is oftentimes that's not taught. We're not taught to take the time to nurture the inside. Society has us really focused on the external, which you've talked about. And both of you, really that's what people see first, and being in media and public relations. And it's kind of interesting, the dichotomy that we have here, because as poets and as a songstress, I think we do think more internally. We associate you more with the internal, but as public figures, we associate you more with the external. And trying to now bridge the gap between the two to make sure you're full everywhere, that you're a complete person. And so I'm just thinking, we have audience members who are a little bit of both, you know. And so what are some encouraging words or some thoughts that you have about the conversation that has taken place so far for the people who are watching us, for those who may want to be in the media, and then for those who kind of want to stay in the background? or in
Can I
between.
go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, because you see, this just comes at the right time.
Go ahead.
So, I was taught recently by a friend of mine that no dream, because we usually use the word dream, no dream of yours is too big.
That's right.
There is nothing written in any book that says you have to start small. You know, we often hear start small. Nothing. There's nowhere. It is not written anywhere. This is mental. You do not have to start small. She wanted to go up for a pageant and win. She didn't say, I'm going to do a small pageant first. She went up
That's
and
right.
she won.
That's
Nothing
right.
says you have to start
She didn't
small.
start just with her brother. It was between the two of them.
But just understand that whatever you want, whatever, it doesn't matter. Big, small, huge, gigantic. You can have it.
That's right.
You can have it. Speak it, believe it,
Yes.
and it will happen. You often hear that.
Yes.
But it's as small as me going into radio. The talk the month before was, I want to be a host. How do I become a media host?
Yes.
He said, oh, I think you would have to start with radio. A month later, I got a call asking if I would like to be on radio. It just happens.
That's
You put
right.
it out there, the pattern shifts according to you and your desires.
That's right.
And it happens. So free the mental
Free the
slavery,
mind.
you know?
I feel like getting bold. Free the mind, and the rest will follow. That's right.
So that's my advice.
Yes.
It's all mental, whatever you want.
And I'm glad you said that, because I often say whenever I do workshop that beyond the sky is the limit. People say the sky is the limit,
Yeah.
but it's not. That means that you're putting a limit on it. And so your life can be limitless. And I know Malika's over there just bubbling, so go ahead. Go ahead.
So many things. Well, the sky is infinite.
Yes.
To quote a very good friend and mentor, Grandpa Sky.
All right.
For me and I know for them first, for sure. And he always says that, you know, the sky is not the limit, the sky is infinite. So it
I
goes
love
along
it.
with exactly what you're saying.
Yes.
Many times when she was speaking, I was thinking about the intricate aspect of every piece of the journey, how we belittle ourselves, we allow others to belittle us, and don't realize the process of nurturing, the practice of nurturing, and the true compassion it takes for yourself. You have to be compassionate with you.
That's right.
It is okay not to be okay right now. You are not there yet. Things like that. Speak in that positive, progressive language to
Yes.
yourself. That positive self-talk. Tapping into the universe in the way that she spoke. Of course, I mean, it's my law. There's no other way.
That's right.
I know what else there is. But understanding that you weren't always there, and just because it's my way and it's the way I've always been, I can't wait to see. And yes, I can wait to see what I'll be like when I'm 60, and how I would have used the way, and how the way would have evolved and changed,
Yes.
and how I would have empowered others by showing them that if you speak it, if you think it, if you live it, it will come, it will materialize. What is there for you is there for you. Things like that.
Say that.